Welcome. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and we're here today to talk about the new moon that will be in Taurus on April the 26th at 6 degrees of Taurus. Oh, now who do we have fall out here? Look at this, the lovers fall out. The sixth card of the tarot deck, 6 degrees of Taurus. Definitely, we are looking at deepening relationships, building alliances. This could be where we embrace ourselves, embrace our homes, embrace our families, embrace our loved ones, to deepen the commitment, to strengthen the bond. Let's put that back in. So, and Taurus is very much, it's a very grounded, earthy energy. It makes us stop, it makes us ponder, it makes us really look at the security in our lives and where we are building that security in our lives, our well-being. That could be through our health, could be through our spirituality, it could be through career, it could be, moving to a better location or a different location, one that gives you different energy. I better cut these cards before. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is our very first card. So we are looking at how we are grounded, first of all, because we're standing on land here, and we are looking out to this expansive body of water, which symbolizes our path forward, our new path forward. So with new moons, we're planting the new seeds, but we are also in a Mercury retrograde. So this card is very significant in the fact that we really need to think through what seeds we actually want to plant, where we really want to have transformation in our life, where it will bring in even more security, more land under our feet, more ground to stand upon. Two of Swords. This is looking at something that we definitely don't want to look at. I kind of got the two angels sitting on your shoulders here with the two swords on each side of her shoulder. You know, the good angel saying you shouldn't do it. You're going to regret it. And the bad angel going, go for it. This is what you live for. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel the passion? Don't you want to step into it? Come on, what's to think about? Let's just do it. So it could be very much that kind of energy happening with this card. You know, look at your little demons. Look at those bad habits. Look at how you react to certain situations. The restlessness, the tension, the stress, and how you react to it. Do you sit down and eat a tub of ice cream and then kick yourself for days on end because of it? Do you go on a shopping spree? Do you lash out at other people or other things? Do you allow that anger to just boil over and not allow any control over it by yourself? To just let it go? Because that's a demon. All those things are demons. When we go to our vices, when we are feeling restless, when we are feeling stressed out, when we find ourselves in chaos, when there's too much going on, you know, do we become the hermit and pull away from everything? Do we start procrastinating on everything and anything and not really believing in ourselves anymore? So bringing a light, because here's the light coming off the moon here. Bringing the light to those demons weakens that demon. And yes, you may find that you repeat the pattern, but you become more aware of the pattern. When you become more aware of the pattern, now you open up to being consciously being able to control that small demon, that bad habit, that knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, smack dab in the middle. You know, it's your thoughts. It's your creative thoughts. It is thinking outside the box. It's knowing that there is no box. That's really going to bring in the true abundance here. Now, he's a diplomat, so that's a good thing, because with Mercury retrograde, even though we want to plant those new seeds, if you have been investigating something, researching something, learning something, this is a time when you can make those financial decisions and they turn out good, but only if you've given it a lot of thought. The king doesn't move any which way financially until he knows that it's going to bring in more finances, or at least keep the stability of the now, the moment. The Hierophant. So we could be turning more towards our spirituality, asking for the answers, asking for the guidance, to bring in the balance, to bring in the understanding, to bring in the awareness, and following the King of Pentacles with that, a higher thought, or that original thought, that unique thought, could really open up new doorways. It could take down barriers that you never saw before. You never realized there was a plan B that could be happening. So pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention, this is meditation, this is prayer, this is reflection. And we have the High Priestess at the end of it all. That's the spiritual magic coming in to enhance your life, to bring in the abundance, to bring in the joy. So it could be seemingly out of nowhere that new opportunities present itself to you. New ways of thinking leads you down a brand new path. That aha moment, that thing that caught your eye. So I'll put those cards aside for now. And let's pick out a couple angels here. So it starts with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is very symbolic in the new path forward, the new seeds that we want to plant. Now we have to be very careful, because the new moon is also at a time when Mercury is retrograde. And isn't it funny how Mercury jumped out of Taurus, excuse me, just less than a week ago, so that the new moon, well, at the time of the new moon, less than a week ago, not when I'm taping this for you, obviously, but it moves out. So it's when Mercury comes back in to Taurus that we really have a voice for what brings us security. Okay, and then we have the full moon, I think, within a week afterwards. So the release of what no longer serves us. Completion. So this new moon could be more of an internal planting rather than an external planting. The Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. And I kind of gave a giggle here, because the Page of Gabriel, I think, aligns with the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is the 26th card of the deck. So, and it's April 26th that it's happening on. So the power of the 26 is immense. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So it's a time to develop your higher way of thinking, your creative thoughts. Follow your passion. Well, unless you are attuned with your true passion, you've taken time to analyze who you are, get to know you a lot better. That's when you start to really say, I love this. I don't like that. I want this. I need that. And through all that, you become aware of the truest passions, the deepest passions in your heart. And since the lovers fell out there on us, Okay, it's about building that deeper passion, whether it's in a relationship, whether it is, for some of us it'll be relationship, but some of us will feel that passion in different ways. It may be the passion of growing something, inventing something, creating something. So follow that passion. Definitely not a time to look backwards. 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. And that's really a Taurus energy, the love for the beautiful things in life. Oh, my card. Just getting worn out, I guess. Hard work leads to success. So it's not a fly-by-night kind of energy, even though we do have the High Priestess at the very end here. Beautiful, wonderful things can manifest in our life, but we have to be willing to put in the determination, the discipline, the hard work, to roll up our sleeves, to get a little dirty, to prove that this is what we truly want, that this is where we are focusing our energy. One more then. Queen of Ariel. So Ariel is big, and Ariel is all about love, the heart, the passion. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So you may be more open to practical and wise advice. More practical and wise advice may be shown to you. You may find that internally through reflection, through meditation, through prayer. Because with the King of Pentacles being right in the middle, even though we are thinking outside the box, we are very grounded. We are very sensible to what can be and what can't be. We're not flighty here at all. So the Taurus new moon gives us this grounding. And then when Mercury finally comes back into Taurus in May, that's when we find the words. That's when we find the outer symphony is what I heard. Your voice, to your passions, to your dreams, to what really brings in security, to what we really love, to what we really want to manifest, of what truly grounds us. So remember, with this new moon, we start with the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is very much about, yes, we're standing on solid ground. And we don't really want to take that next step until we can actually build up that shoreline. So we have to know how to keep things in balance. This could be a strong time when we have the strong conversations, those meaningful conversations. Maybe with ourselves, maybe with God, our angels, our spirit guide source, the universe, maybe with somebody close to us, an associate, a partner, a friend. And positive communication is obviously going to bring beautiful abundance in. Positive thought about how to work with your money properly is going to bring in a beautiful abundance. What else can I tell you? We might, with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles together, sometimes it's looking for that new avenue of something to learn or something to study in order to build your skill, in order to build your knowledge. That broadens your horizon. Maybe it opens up a branch. Maybe it opens up a gateway to more coming in, or more ways of utilizing the energy. Or maybe your knowledge just makes it bigger, better, brighter, more beautiful, more wonderful. It's got a Journey of Love card. So I think it's very much a time to develop your power of expression, because in a very short time, you're going to be able to use your voice, maybe words, through writing, to express yourself, to express what you truly want and need in your life, in a way that other people buy in to what you are telling them, that you get the support, that you get the helping hand. So watch that little demon inside you. Okay, pay attention to what you do when you get into a stressful situation, or something doesn't go right, or it seems like a chaotic day, or a chaotic week, or a chaotic life. And how do you take that step backwards? Do you hide from the problem? Do you procrastinate, hoping it will solve itself? Do you knee-jerk it in some way and fall into a bad habit or something that's not good for us? Remember, with the lovers falling out, it's very much about deepening ourselves as well, strengthening ourselves. With the Three of Wands is the very beginning. We want to strengthen our stance. We can't do that without good health. So are we doing something that actually affects our health? That is not wise. That doesn't bring us abundance, but it actually takes us a step backwards. And maybe it's a quick fix, and maybe we feel good for a couple of minutes, but do we feel good long term? Did we change the situation? By understanding in certain situations you have a certain go-to that probably doesn't work well for you, and so you could constantly stay in this spinning wheel, it's where you can get off the treadmill. You can start the path. You can get out of that rut. You can break the pattern. So it's a very strong new moon for breaking a pattern, starting a new pattern. But definitely serious discussions are part of it. You know, almost disciplined thinking, but allowing your thoughts to be creative, unique. With the Two of Swords and the King of Pentacles side by side, that tells me that there could be amazing insights that lead to a very positive transformation in your life in one area or another. Maybe it's your health and well-being, maybe it's your spirituality, maybe it's the way you apply yourself to work or task or responsibilities. And we have the Pearl Threaded 38, which is an 11. The Pearl Threaded. So very high spiritual power comes in. The Pearl Threaded. Look at that, I opened right up to it. Okay, let's read our poem. Oh my gosh, it's 2 lines. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. Though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together, we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as one divine being. Just like various fingers that belong to the one hand. Then we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, and we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibration renaissance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up or allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you, or if you need to move on. But do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you will draw you to them like strands of pearls on the Divine Mother's necklace. So How interesting and cool is that? Because the lovers fell out first, and it talks about, you know, the fingers of the hand. The hand is one representation, but we're all fingers. We're all a part of the master plan. We're all connected in some way. And so we had the lovers fall out, so maybe we are really understanding the true value of the people in our lives and the ones that aren't so valuable. Maybe we are looking at joining new groups, a community effort, a new job, a new place to live, and surround yourself with a new vibration that is more aligned with where you want to go, of who you want to become, of what you want to manifest. Because remember, they're the high priestess at the end. And the high priestess brings in that spiritual magic that can transform. All of a sudden, you're in the right place at the right time. Doors open without any indication that they were going to, or it was ever going to be available in your life. So definitely, if nothing else for this new moon. Okay, we want to look at our demons and where we actually self-sabotage ourselves. We put on self-limitations on ourselves so that we are aware of it. And the more aware we are of it, it weakens that demon till we can rid ourselves of it. And maybe that is something that we can set as goals so that when the full moon comes around, we are no longer a smoker or a gambler, or we lash out for no reason, or we seem to pull ourselves out of society at a time when we really need to get involved more with people, with energies, with excitement. But also, it's a time to allow your creative energy to grow. I mean, this is very solid. This is very grounded energy for us to really have that disciplined mentality, that disciplined thought to create and expand our awareness to our path and what we want to really create, what we want to step into, who we want to become. So the new seeds that we are planting could be new habits in place of the old. It also could be forming new friendships, new alliances. It could be new groups of people, new areas of development in our life, absolutely new areas in which to live, in which to prosper, in which to grow. So I think that this new moon, I think it's a harder energy for us. But I think if we use the energy and the vibration correctly, it can bring in incredible transformation in our lives. It can rid us of some old habits and free ourselves, liberate ourselves to the new beginnings that we want to take place, those new seeds that we are planting. And until we meet again. Oh, did I even thank you? For all those who do watch me, thank you. Thank you so much for the loving, supportive, positive energy you send my way each and every day. I do truly send it right back to you. And please always remember, I do love you.